Hi, I'm Bobby Sawyer with Forever Estate Plan, and I've got your Forever Estate Plan tip of the week. Let's talk capital gains tax. But first, a friendly reminder. I am not a CPA, and this does not constitute tax advice. Before doing anything mentioned in this video, please consult with a tax professional or attorney. All right, I don't care how you vote or who your favorite political candidate is. Nobody likes paying taxes, and I'm always a fan of finding legal ways to reduce your tax burden. Capital gains tax occurs when you sell an asset that has increased in value. It can really be anything, but most likely you'll run into this when you sell real estate or a stock investment. For example, let's say you invested $1,000 in Amazon when it went public in 1997. In 1997, $1,000 would have gotten you approximately $14,000 shares of Amazon stock. As of this video, in May 2024, 14,000 shares of Amazon stock is worth just over $2.5 million. That's a 2,500% return on your investment. Well, when you sell those 14,000 shares, the IRS is going to want their share of capital gains tax. Let's just say it's 20%. 20% of $2.5 million is $500,000 that you'll have to pay to the IRS. Not cool. So how do we reduce or possibly entirely eliminate the capital gains tax? We do it with upstream gifting. And again, consult with a tax professional or attorney before doing any of this. Laws can change, so this strategy may no longer be viable. Under current law, an individual can give away $13.6 million worth of assets without paying any tax on it. For any amount over $18,000, that has to be reported to the IRS. Now, it has to be reported. You just have to tell the IRS that you gave more than $18,000 to an individual. You don't have to pay tax on the amount, and the person who receives it does not have to pay tax either. It's also important to keep in mind that that gift amount changes each year. It's usually tied to inflation. Back to our $2.5 million worth of Amazon stock. In order to utilize upstream gifting, you give it to one of your parents. And then, as part of their estate plan, they give it back to you when they pass away. At this point, you receive a step-up on basis, and we have a video on that as well. Your basis is determined the date you receive the gift. So if you receive $2.5 million worth of Amazon stock and then sell $2.5 million worth of Amazon stock, you've realized zero capital gains. Let's say a couple years pass since you've upstream gifted the Amazon stock to your mom. She passes away, and as part of her estate plan, you receive the Amazon stock back. The next day, you turn around and sell $3 million worth of Amazon stock. Your basis is the same amount you sold it for, so therefore, no capital gains. This is a much better result than having to give $500,000 to the government. Sounds pretty simple, right? Well, like with most things, the devil's in the details. Here's some things to keep in mind. Number one, tax laws can and do change, depending on who's sitting in the White House and who's sitting in Congress. Before doing any of this, check with a tax advisor and tax attorney. You must be 100% okay with not having access to that asset after you upstream gift it. Number three, a solid estate plan for the parent who you upstream gift the asset to is an absolute necessity. I recommend an irrevocable trust. Number four, this should go without saying, but you must 100% trust the parent you are upstream gifting to. Number five, if it looks like a nursing home is a possibility, then this is a horrible idea and I do not recommend utilizing it at all. There are other considerations, but those are the big five ones. If you have any questions or would like to discuss this further, shoot me an email. I'm Bobby Sawyer, and this has been your Forever Estate Plan Tip of the Week.